State lawmakers received a dire message today from former employees of the Federal Department of Education. They warned Colorado schools could lose hundreds of millions of dollars in federal funding due to cuts by the Trump administration. Your political reporter, Sean Boyd, joins us now to explain which schools and students could be hurt the most. And Sean, how much federal funding do Colorado schools receive? What are we talking about?
About $870 million a year, which makes up about 13% of the total funding for K-12 schools. Nearly half the money goes to help educate low-income kids and kids with disabilities. The job of the Department of Education to make sure the dollars reach those kids. But after the Trump administration eliminated nearly half the department's workforce, some, including the chair of the Senate Education Committee at the state capitol, worry that may not happen.
To help us better understand what's at stake.
For the last month, Senator Chris Kolker has watched as the Federal Department of Education was dismantled and defunded, expecting Congress to intervene. It hasn't, so he is. He called a hearing that included former employees to find out what the cuts mean for Colorado.
This is not meant to be confrontational at all. It's informational. I want to learn what we need to prepare for.
Among those who testified, Joe Murphy and Sarah Newman, whose jobs entailed verifying data to make sure federal dollars went to the schools that needed them most. Schools with a high number of low-income students, for example, English language learners, or students with disabilities.
There hasn't been a transfer of duties. We're not seeing, a transition plan, and I'm worried that, come this next school year, they're not going to have what they need to thrive.
Newman and Murphy urged legislators to pass a law ensuring federal funding, should it continue, reach students most in need. Emily Harvey with Disability Law Colorado urged them to pass a new civil rights law, too. She says the Education Department's Civil Rights Office in Denver now has just 24 employees to handle more than 2,800 complaints.
For many students with disabilities and their families, that means bullying, discrimination, and other civil rights violations may continue without remedy or recourse.
While Democrats have condemned the cuts as reckless, Republicans, including Senator Paul Lundeen, say change is needed.
Public education as it is now is failing more than 50% of the students and a substantial percentage larger of black and brown students. Is it an elegant process? No. But we have to rethink how we're doing public education, and this is part of how that may happen.
Disruption on the education level is disrupting our kids, and that's our product, and we can't do that.
Colorado not only receives money for specific student populations, but grant money for things like drug and violence prevention, counseling, and career and technical programs. That money is also distributed by the Department of Education and could be in jeopardy. The department could allocate the federal dollars as block grants to states, but the Colorado Department of Education would then need to staff up, and quickly, by July, those grants go out to distribute it to schools. With less than 3 weeks left in the legislative session, don't expect a new law this session. But Senator Kolker told me he will be working on this during the interim.
Yeah, they'll have to, right? Yeah, so important. Sean, thank you.